forward to it.
You say luck plays a part, of course. You had that great first fight with Carl Froch. You were so close against Badu Jack. Are you going to use those experiences to put it right on Saturday night? Do you believe you should be a world champion?
Maybe that was the problem for a little while, that I thought I should have been a world champion and I wasn't. I definitely had a low period. It's hard to put a finger exactly on when that started, whether it started after the first loss, the second loss. But ultimately it hit home, losing a split decision away from home to Badu Jack. So then I knew I had to make changes, and since then I feel it's been nothing but, you know, being on the up. Had a tremendous year last year with the new team, working with Shane, 4 back-to-back wins, big impressive wins, and it's put me in, you know, in good stead now for a world title challenge. Yeah, I've lost 3 world title attempts, but I don't feel beat up. I don't feel exposed. You know, I got knocked out in one of them, but you know, it was a pick and fight up until that point. The first fight with Froch, I was a little bit unlucky. The fight with Badu Jack, you know, I feel I was unlucky. So this time I'm not going to allow it to be close. You know, I'm not going to let luck play a part. Everything is in my favour. This is now my time to go out and win, and we're in a good place, and that's what we're confident doing.
You say everything's in your favour. What dangers does Fedor Chudinov possess on Saturday? I mean, he's virtually unbeaten, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's as you say, a virtually unbeaten. He's a previous world champion. He's fought at the highest level. He's fought away from home before, so you know, he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter, and maybe we haven't seen the best Chudinov yet. We've prepared for someone who we believe we haven't seen before, but I'm hoping that the fact that he hasn't boxed in so long is a plus sign for me. I'm hoping that I get a good support Saturday night here, fighting in the UK. You know, Chudinov's fought in front of big crowds before, but I don't know if he's boxed anyone as big as this, and they're a bit quiet in Germany as well from time to time. So looking forward to a tremendous atmosphere, and you know, a great night of boxing, and ultimately a win.
Fedor, welcome back to Britain. We remember you against Frank Buglioni. How big a night is this for you here in Sheffield against George Groves on Saturday?
Hello everyone. I like Sheffield. Yeah, George says 1 year I don't boxing, I don't have fights, but I feel good, feel better than my last fight. We changed training a little bit. I think now I'm better than last time.
What do you think the strengths and the weaknesses are with George Groves?
George is good boxer, but I think I saw his fights and watch techniques, and learn. I think I have good chance to win.
Do you think you can stop George Groves and make a real statement here on Saturday?
We will see. It is boxing. Everybody can win. Everybody can lose.
You excited though?
A little bit.
Shane McGuigan, are you excited? You've worked with George now for I think 4 fights. You've obviously got a really good bond. I know you rate Fedor Chudinov extremely highly. Looking forward to the challenge ahead.
Yeah, I think you know, one of the things that George and myself, when we teamed up together, set out to do is to win a world title. It wasn't to be involved in, you know, look into having huge fights with the likes of James DeGale. It's to win a world title, and I think, you know, if you win this world title, those massive fights and opportunities are going to come. So we've got a huge hurdle to get over on Saturday night, and something, you know, a hurdle that I believe he's in the right position in his career. You know, you can win or you can learn, and he's learned from his defeats, and he's gone out there address what was going wrong, and you can see in his previous performances in the last 4 fights that he's getting better, he's getting stronger, he's back to himself, he's punching hard, punching long, quick, and I'm excited about Saturday night, a really good fight.
Do you think the mobility, the angles, the jab are key for you?
Yeah, you can look at Fedor Chudinov, he's quite short for a super middleweight, very well schooled, got a good amateur background, uses his feet as his defence. I wonder how he's going to deal with George's leverage, his punch selection, his angles, as you say, his sharpness. And I think the first 4 rounds is going to be really exciting because it's going to see where the fight goes. But I believe, my man's got the beating of him.
Finally, George, Fedor says he's a bit excited. You must be.
Well, I might as well be a bit excited as well. Yeah, no, of course. Really, really excited. I think it's going to be a great show. Everyone who is already great, great atmosphere bubbling here in Sheffield. Yesterday at the workout, a great turnout today for the media. I'm sure it'll be the same on fight night. Everyone who makes it down there and everyone who tunes in, you're going to see a great card, some great fights, and some Brits winning and keeping their world titles, I'm sure. So,
thanks, guys. Wish you both well.
Thank you, George. Let's speak to the teams now as well. Vlad Hunrov, welcome. And we know you're a very competitive man, and a big fight on Saturday night where you're backing Fedor to win the world title.
I have only one problem, because George Groff is my hero, because he looks like Vladimir Lenin. Yeah, we never to try to beat a man who looks like Lenin. I'm sorry, that joke. Yeah.
Google it quick.
Yeah. Good luck. It's 2 fighters and people who is coming to this stadium. I hope to enjoy of that fight. Thank you very much, Eddie.
Thank you, Vlad. Good to work with you. And Nisse, welcome again. Great to be working with you on this, and an important fight for you guys on the worldwide super middleweight scene. George Groves can capture this world title. Certainly a major player then in world boxing.
Yeah, I mean, he's challenging for the world title for the 4th time. Fedor, as everyone said, is a very tough opponent. But I don't think it matters who's in front of George on Saturday night. I see it as a date with destiny. I think it's written in the stars that George will become a world champion, and I believe you're going to see that on Saturday night. And I look forward to experience the great atmosphere at Bramall Lane, and it's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisse.
To the front, guys. Now the fighters on their own, please, Vlad. Just the fighters now.
They've got to. Vlad, come out the shot section. I know you're sexy. Just come back. You're beautiful.
That's it, guys. Okay, down here, lad. And now each other.
Face to face, please. Face to face, please. Okay, thank you.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Come forward slightly. That's perfect. Thank you, guys. And then close in just slightly, please. And then one fist up this way, please. That's great, guys. And then at each other, please, guys. Over there, please, guys, at the start, please.
Face to face. You want face to face, can you?
Yeah, it's good, mate. And then turn to camera, boys, please.
Joy Phelps, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking right here.